Dear students, now I am going to teach the topic bipolar junction transistor. Okay. See, bipolar junction transistor is a 3-layer, 2-junction and 3-terminal semiconductor device. Okay. See, this is the NPN transistor, this is the PNP transistor. Right. Here, 3-layer. Right. In NPN transistor, 3 layers are N, P, N. Okay. In PNP transistor, 3 layers are P, N, P. Okay. Then 2 junctions. Here, this is one junction, one PN junction. This is another one PN junction. Here, this is one PN junction. This is another one PN junction. Totally 2 junctions are available. And 3 terminals. Right. Terminals are emitter, base, collector. Here also emitter, base, collector. Okay. And this NPN transistor is formed by sandwiching P-type semiconductor between 2 N-type semiconductor. Okay. The PNP transistor is formed by sandwiching N-type semiconductor in between 2 P-type semiconductor. Got it? And this is the symbol for NPN transistor. This is the symbol for PNP transistor. Okay. And this bipolar junction transistor, it is current control device because the output parameters can be controlled by the input current, input base current. That's why it is called as current control device. Okay. And here this bipolar junction transistor, it is the bipolar device because the current condition is due to positive charge carriers, that is holes, as well as negative charge carriers, that is electrons. Right. Due to holes and electrons, the conduction is taking place. That's why it is the bipolar device. Okay. And see here, so this is the symbol for NPN transistor, this is the symbol for PNP transistor. So this is the constructional diagram for NPN transistor, this is the constructional diagram for PNP transistor. Right. You just see here, this is the N-type semiconductor, right, which will form the emitter region. This is the P-type semiconductor which will form the base region, and this is again N-type semiconductor which will form the collector region. Okay. Similarly, here this is the P-type semiconductor which forms the emitter region. This is the N-type semiconductor which forms the base region. This is the again P-type semiconductor which forms the collector region. Okay. Then see, this is the PN junction. Right. So at PN junction, depletion region is formed. Okay. Right. Here also depletion, this is the PN junction, depletion region is formed, right? And one more important thing is the base region, right? So base region is lightly doped, okay? And emitter and collector both are heavily doped, right? And here in NPN transistor, current conduction is due to the electrons. In PNP transistor, the current conduction is due to holes, okay? Right. See, let us study the operation of bipolar junction transistor. Right. So this is NPN transistor, this is PNP transistor. Okay. Just see here. Here the negative terminal of the battery is connected to the emitter. The positive is connected to the base terminal. Right. This side, the positive is connected with the collector. Then negative is connected to the base. Okay. And here the emitter current I is equal to IB plus IC. Okay. So emitter current is equal to base current plus collector current. Right. See, let us study the operation. So if the biasing is provided like this, so what will happen? Here in N-type semiconductor, the majority carriers are electrons. Is it not? Here the negative supply is given here. So the electrons are having the negative charge, so the electrons are repelled by the negative supply. Got it? So these electrons are pushed into the base region, right? And in base region, some of the electrons are recombined with the holes, and remaining electrons are pushed into the next region, N-type region. In N-type region, already there is electrons, right? Along with that coming electron, okay, which will be attracted by the positive supply. Okay, and here from the base region, some of the electrons are flowing in this direction also. Okay, so the electrons are flowing in this path, also in this path. Okay, so there is a current conduction. Okay, right? So the conventional current direction is the reverse to the flow of electrons, right? So IE. Okay, so here the emitter current, here the base current, here the collector current, right? So IE is equal to IB plus IC. Got it? Right? See, in NPN transistor, the current conduction is due to the electrons. Okay, but in case of PNP transistor, the current conduction is due to holes, right? See, here for the emitter, positive supply is given, for the base, the negative is given. In this side, for the collector, the negative supply is given, for the base, positive supply is given. Okay, and here in p-type region, the majority carriers are holes, is it not? So holes are having the positive charge. So here the positive supply is given, the holes are repelled by the positive supply. So which the holes are pushed into the base region. In base region, some of the holes are recombined with the electrons. The remaining holes, which will be flowing in this direction, also some electrons which is pushed into, some holes which is pushed into the p-type region. Okay, and here the holes are having the positive charge, is it not? So the holes are attracted by the negative supply. Okay, so the holes are flowing in this path as well as in this path. Got it? Right. So here the current condition is due to the holes. Got it? And region of operation. There are three regions of operation: active region, cutoff region, saturation region. In active region, the emitter base junction is forward bias, collector base junction is reverse bias, right? So if we need to operate the BJT as an amplifier, we should operate in the active region. Okay. Then in cutoff region, the emitter base junction is reverse biased and collector base junction is reverse biased. Both are reverse biased. Okay. In saturation region, the emitter base junction is forward biased, collector base junction also forward biased. Okay, right? So if we want to use BJT as a switch, we have to use the BJT in cutoff region and saturation region, right? So in cutoff region, the BJT will be in off state. In saturation region, the BJT will be in on state. Okay, thank you.